Oh yeah. Peace, 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 peace. Greetings. I got another one for you. I really don't want, this ain't even gonna be a long video, but greetings to all, peace to all. I'm gonna make this it's gonna be inspirational, but also entertaining at the same moment. Let me express this to a lot of you, especially now that we're in Taurus season. Do not let anyone from your past or anyone come along and tell you how to be, how you should feel, what you should feel, what should be important to you, especially when you have known that you have done the inner work and acknowledged your own shortcomings, your own, when you have pretty much acknowledged who you are. Because let me make this very clear to anyone out there. Your perception of me is not going to stop my growth. Your perception of me, I really don't give a fuck about. This goes for anybody. No one is excluded. Except for kids or children like that's young who are still becoming into their own. So I do like your projections does nothing for me. Because a lot of what people don't realize is that your projections are only simply your own fucking insecurities. If I know within myself that I honor who I am, I stand in my truth. People who, and I don't care to get in this narcissistic titles and stuff, but people who want to control a narrative have a way to prey on others' faults or what they feel they have issues with about them. Now, one thing I do realize within myself is people be very careful of those who stay in shit. What do I mean by that? Meaning that who want to stay in shit. Meaning like stay in the shit that they, whether it be your shit, whether it be their shit. And I mean as in boo-boo. Be careful and stay clear of those who love to be comfortable in their own lies that they tell themselves, in their own deception, in their own disillusion. Be careful of those, because everyone likes to use this fucking term narcissist. And I always tell people, what do you expect? Because we all was affected by it. We all were affected by it or came across it. But the only way you can acknowledge it is just like a leader was once a follower. We all been breeded off a fucking narcissistic society that prayed what? As Sister Solar Ra would say, that fed off our childhood wounds. So stay clear of people who want to stay in shit, meaning they become comfortable with their problems instead of finding a solution, because the greatest intelligence here of a people or persons is to find a solution to your own problems. Because it's easy for us to go out here and point the finger and why we feel we haven't gotten past something, why we feel that this person did this, so I'm going to blame them from where I'm at. No, fuck no. You're not finna bring that shit over here. No. Not when I know I have been through enough and I know enough to even see enough within myself, and no one and nothing is going to tell me otherwise. Because I simply tell people, first of all, my value is not in money. My value is not in material things. My value, people fuck around because they lose themselves in the idea of you, of loving you. They lose themselves in the idea of feeling like you owe them something when this world owes you nothing. I always encourage people, go heal your fucking wounds with your mother and or father. Whether you are a man, you know, we all learn. But what I want, because this let me tell you something. This is the thing I'm learning now about value. No one has went through and experienced the pain and agony And if someone is so easily persuaded and swayed by others' opinions of you, that should show you how insecure they are, because they're not secure to even believe nothing about what they've heard. And even if it's so true, you and that person find middle ground. You and that person find a way. You talk it out, communicate. Because again, a lot of this mental illness around us, and I myself have been affected by it as well. Had we not learned about the shit that our parents growing up, the people who gave us a blueprint on pain, on suffering, on an analogy and an illusion of control. There was never love in it, people. This is why all of us are unlearning and relearning the value of who we are, because again, our mothers and them didn't teach us value. Because most of them, their value was what? Simply in what? External shit. So I don't need you, everyone here, remind yourself, you don't need someone else's validation to validate you. You don't need someone else to accept who you are. Because that'll easily tell you that they don't know who they are. And if they're offended by it, go sit in a corner. Go sit with yourself. Because I've sat with my shit. And no one else can tell me different. See, this is, and I'm saying this because a lot of you are going to experience things as such, because people feel like they can come and return. And it'll be very clear of this, because they haven't really did the inner work. So sometimes they'll come and project shit on you. I had to express to someone, if my spiritual journey, my healing journey offends you, I'm not asking you to accept it and embrace it, because I do know my authenticity will shine bright. And if it intimidates you, that has nothing to do with me. If it offends you and rubs you the wrong way, get your shit together. See, most people can't handle, because the world don't see masculine men that can actually talk about their fucking problems and honor their emotions and speak up and actually are in these communities, because your shit stink too. Yeah, you, everyone. No one's exempt. Your shit stink. That's why I say, man, stay clear. Be very mindful of people right now who will come around or reappear or whatever it is, and they just assume that make your problems out to be, outweigh theirs. When your shit stinks, it may not be similar, it may not look the same, it may not have a little peanuts in it and shit, but you got to be very careful of people who stay in shit, meaning that they will linger and stay in their own problems and don't even realize that they'll be so comfortable in their delusion and their confusion and the lies that they tell themselves and the illusion that they want to give off. They be so comfortable in their shit that they don't even smell it anymore. Yes, I said it. You will see people that are so comfortable in their shit that they don't even, they got so comfortable. Look at the world. Look at the shit falling apart around you. They got so comfortable in it, making it seem like everyone else is to blame. But no, there's no fucking accountability. I keep expressing this to people. If you're going to come into my life, enter my life, everyone has something going on. Everyone is going through something. So just to even perceive you to be perfect is crazy. In my world, it's different. In your world, you may perceive me, but that doesn't define who I am and who I'm becoming. That goes for anyone. Because a lot of y'all haven't done your inner work, and it shows. Those that have, people are going to be like, how dare you be happy? How dare you be joyful? How dare you smile in a time like this? How dare you be at ease or at peace in a moment where it seems like the world is being turned upside down? Y'all better stay. Those are the people you be cautious of. Anybody. and you pray and you ask the Most High and you call on your spirit guides to rid you of these people, weed them out. They were weeded out for a reason, because sometimes your rejection is your protection. I don't even have the energy to reciprocate with this bullshit, because it's shit. And a lot of y'all don't got, tell them, Bird, a lot of y'all, a lot of y'all got so comfortable in y'all shit that you don't even smell it no more. Do you hear what I'm saying? Y'all don't lay it around in y'all shit so much that you out here shit molded around you. Like people that are empathetic and people that have done the inner work won't see it. What? You're not even willing to see the impurity in your own shit. So that's one thing I'm learning. Value. My value system. I value me. I hold myself to a high standard. Because again, I can acknowledge what I have done. But be very careful of anyone who's trying to cling on to your past. I am not there. If I'm still living rent-free in your fucking head, that ain't got nothing to do with me. Because obviously I'm the topic of discussion. Not only am I at the front of your thoughts, but I'm behind you. I'm everywhere in there. But at the same moment, I don't have no control over your emotions. I used to have people get so fucking offended by when I used to say that. I cannot control your emotions. I cannot control who you are. I cannot tell you who to be. Because y'all don't know how to be your fucking selves. I get it wasn't shown to you, but don't come over here telling me how to be when I know it is what to be. I've been me all along. Integrity is very important. So some of us, you have to realize upon this journey that that's going to be one of the most challenging things for some, is to actually align or have a partner that actually can reciprocate that love. Because I can actually acknowledge the narcissistic fucking behavior patterns that was implemented as I was growing up. I can actually acknowledge the emotional instability, unstable women that showed me a blueprint of what it is to actually love a woman, which really had no value at all, which only led me to treat women in a more devaluing way, which I know I didn't want to be treated as. Or I knew someday having a daughter or having a princess, or even how that will reflect to other little girls and women. So ain't look, man, y'all better stand 10 toes down in this shit. Because the world is afraid of a masculine man, a divine masculine at that who's actually in tune, empathetic, who actually you can feel what he's saying. And the only one that get triggered or feel a type of way is because you're not secure. And I'm supposed to conform to your illusion and your reality? Fuck no. You just afraid of yourself. You're afraid of your own darkness. I'm not afraid. For what? Because people can't come along now and use emotion. If I had to recognize emotional manipulation through emotionally imbalanced women and men, most importantly, myself, because I had to learn it somewhere. So no one's going to come along now when you stand in your truth, and sometimes you don't even have to say nothing. It's your presence. Spiritual currency. It's always been in me. It ain't on me. That's what makes me fucking divine. That's what makes me beautiful, because I know that I am a reflection of the creation. Now, if that intimidates you, you need to go ask whoever you serving or whatever it is. Go back in your little manual book or your little handbook and figure that shit out on your own, because I'm not here to make you figure it out. I can be a guide, and only simply because I myself am an inspiration. So I'm not here to convince you. A lot of us need to know that I love me. If anything, there are people that are going to be sent upon my path, but I also have accepted that people will leave when they have free will. And if I learn anything from the past, is that what? If I've done things impulsively through emotions, then I'm not surprised with someone or anyone who does things emotionally off of impulse, because guess what? They wasn't taught how to be secure in their emotion. Schooling didn't teach them how to be secure, how to empower themselves. You will learn a lot from a lot of people in relationships and even their value system. So a lot of us are at a place now, we're fucking learning how to really love again, because it was never love from the beginning. It was a distorted, imbalanced illusion of what we perceive love to be. So it's like a child learning to fucking blink its eyes, move its arm, stand up. Again, to do these things again, come on, y'all. I can actually acknowledge that. To get to a place where I know I've done the inner work, where I know, like, how it affected so many other people with my own actions. That's a ripple effect. And if I clear the karma, no one's going to come over here and tell me that I haven't done the inner work. It's going to show. I see it. I know it. I'm not here to convince others of that, especially not outside of me. Because I've learned now I need me more. And in needing me, I won't forget about me anymore. I won't lose me anymore. It's you that will lose me if you don't lose yourself in what I'm expressing and what I'm saying. You should always know who you are. Know thyself to show thyself approved. See, a lot of these fake ass people, y'all can do it on, y'all can think this healing journey, spiritual journey is for the faint of heart until your ass out there. Until you actually out there with the people. Until you actually out there walking it out. The shit don't stop. The healing journey is something that continues. Because as soon as you think one thing's healed, all of a sudden you're like, oh man, wow. I still got to tend to this wound. Because a lot of us, some people, I can tell you myself, I was at a point on this journey where I didn't even think I would be open to love again. But I had to do that inner work because I couldn't hold resentment. I didn't want to hold resentment and anger towards someone outside of me. I had to do the inner work to acknowledge that shit. To accept my own actions, my own role. How could I every day get up and be a better me? That shit don't happen overnight. Y'all can fake this shit all you want to, but it's going to be revealed. Your demons showing. Not just your demons, but your insecurities is real loud right now. And sometimes it ain't what you saying, it's what you not saying. Like I said, some people are coming out of it. And I'm confident in who I am. No one's going to come along and make it seem like I'm supposed to carry their fucking load. Y'all better stay clear of people like that. I told you they comfortable in their bullshit, their lies that they tell themselves. And it's a very important moment right now where you're deciding where certain connections are going to be platonic or romantic. But most importantly, the most important relationship and connection you have is with you and your higher power. And your connection to self. Because at some point, like the trees change and the season change, people will change. I've learned to now, like, why even expect anything from people? I expect better out of myself. I expect, me to be, and I'm not going to label myself as a fucking failure at all. Because when you really reflect and y'all see these societal structures and everything, it did not teach you how to love yourself and empower yourself, or even to believe in yourself, or even it simply showed you how to do everything for others, but forget about you. So what the fuck does that tell you? Y'all better know who you stepping to, because first of all, we all at the point in time was given from a fucking empty cup. And a lot of us now, no matter if you, whatever age you are, a lot of you learning to pour into your own cup. How you think we're making more better holistic, conscious relationships? Because that first starts with ourselves. Then you're able to, when you're able to pour into yourself, and if anyone makes it feel like you fucked up and you're selfish for pouring into yourself, run. Stay very away from these people. Because their illusion of control, or whatever it is, how they can't control you, will show. I'm telling you, it is not wrong for you to love yourself and honor who you are. Every aspect about you, every wrinkle, every stretch mark, every fucking tooth I don't care what it looked like, every scar, externally. Love, most importantly, you can see the world has got so caught up in loving external shit. That's the illusion. But once you inside, to love every aspect of yourself, to love more and more of yourself, to rise, not only fall in love with yourself, but to rise in that love and to stand in it, you best believe that shit is going to be intimidating to people who don't know how, and most importantly, don't even know what that looks like. So a lot of shit, if they not hating and from the bleachers, I'm finna give you a fucking show. Because in my world and over here, not only am I player one, but I am also the leading actor in this role that I'm playing. And so should you. So should you. I wouldn't ever tell you to forget about who you are. Especially to the youth, you better love yourself. And even if you don't know how, there's someone out there. The teacher will show. And if anything, y'all better realize, man, y'all better stay in clear of people. You're going to see who haven't, and this is not to devalue y'all, but you're going to see why being true to yourself and being authentic, how you're like 20 steps ahead. This nigga cutting grass. Yeah, cut the grass and the snake's going to come. Snakes creeping through tall grass. You're going to realize, like I'm telling you now, ain't nothing or no one going to come along my path and tell me what I should feel guilty and ashamed about. Because one thing about shadow work and inner work, you will acknowledge, like, even my own childhood experiences, where I've learned I know that I've, like, the behavior patterns that were very toxic and distorted. I acknowledge that shit. Nights where you're dark night of the soul, where you sitting in the room not knowing what the fuck is going on, yo. Crying, bawling out, inner shadow work. Like, you like, what is going on? Transformation, awakening, ascension symptoms. Going through the motions. Not knowing what the fuck going on. Spiritual warfare, initiation, a lot of stuff happening. You trying to make sense of what is real, what is not. Who is real, who is not. Who is loyal, who is faithful. You're realizing all these things outside of you, and really it's been you the whole time. It's been you. You can't make people change, and one thing I will not do is, let me tell you something. When I've got to this place, my journey goes on. Y'all better learn to live for you, because it's still going to be a ripple effect. I tell folks, you can't possibly blackmail someone who don't fucking acknowledge their own shadow. I'll just simply look back and laugh at your ass. Because once they don't have nothing on, they start telling lies, and eventually that shit'll reveal itself. Because guess what? Now y'all revealing yourself. I been knew who the fuck you were. Because I know me better. So I'm not even surprised. Because some of the shit, I may not do what you have done, but hey, what they say, ain't nothing new under the sun. But once you become a new you, there is something new above it. Because you actually see a new you. And that new you, the world doesn't know nothing about. So think about how people will come along and project their own limits, man. Keep going the fuck on, bro. I'm going to tell y'all, man. Keep that shit over there. Keep that fake shit over there, because if you're not being authentic with yourself, it's going to show. You're going to reveal it. You're going to reveal your hand. And a lot of what you see right now, the whole world right now, in the family dynamics, the root of everything right now is coming up and out from the root of the tree. It's like that shit being turned upside down. And you seeing all the things that's in the soil. You seeing all the impurities. You seeing all the things that's been hidden with folks. I'm not hiding. I don't have to hide. When you don't try to hide from yourself, you realize there is nothing to hide. What can people use against you that hasn't been tried to do? Like, people haven't been done. Like, what? I had ancestors that I know. They already accepted their death. They already accepted their role here. I won't ever forget that interview when they asked Malcolm, "Are you afraid to die?" You know what Malcolm said? Malcolm said, "I died 20 years ago." That means he accepted the fact of living in his truth, his divine truth. Death was going to come to him, and he already knew death was gonna come eventually to everyone. So for y'all to come over here with this shit, right now I'm not focused on problems. My focus is solution. My focus is vacation. My focus is being by calm waters. I know where I'm going to get away from those that are not living in their truth. That's what's happening, y'all. I know how to stand. You could put me in the motherfucking field of 100 million wolves. You can put me in the field of whatever it is. See, y'all don't fed people to the wolves, yo. Y'all don't fed people. And some of y'all know this. People don't fed you, don't slander your name, don't did everything. Sent every death spell, sent every whatever it is to make it seem like you did all these things to them when there's no fucking accountability on their part. What was your role? Y'all love to see one-sided shit. There's always two sides to a coin. That's polarity, dark and light, and we all got it. So ain't nobody gonna make me feel nothing that, nah. So check yourself. Like I said, you'll be able to see who. It's my birthright to be in joy. It's my birthright to honor who I am. And one thing you're gonna realize, I told y'all better realize everybody not going. You'll be able to see now who's still stuck on the past, or who's still stuck on whatever it is, insecurities, or whatever it is that they haven't acknowledged within themselves. Because the right someone that is aligned is going to come along and love you and admit that love and express it in an unconditional way or in an unwavering way, because they know that, like in a partnership, I need me. But also in your reflection, whomever that is, they got to know they need them too. They got to know that. How many of y'all can say to your partner, hey, I love you, but I love me more. I love me more to make a conscious decision to know that, if I'm living in love and truth, that no matter how much someone else doesn't accept it or like it, that energy I put out, that love and truth will return. So a lot of stuff, man, people be removed because they're not even living in truth and love. You're looking for love and truth in everyone else. You're looking for answers, and it's always been within you. It's a process for everyone. Everyone didn't get here overnight. But once you start living in love and truth, that's the highest frequency. People that live from the heart chakra, people that live in their truth. People that ain't needing you. Because don't you need you more? Haven't you learned that, a lot of you? Shit, that people will switch up when it comes to money, when it comes to what? Certain things. Y'all better pay attention to folks like this. No, I'm not blaming you, because, everyone's shit stinks. But at the same moment, some shit you just cannot come back from. Especially what they say, fool me one time, shame on you, fool me twice. Some people don't even, like now, when you know your value system, you don't even get a third chance. Shit, let alone, won't even get access to me. You can feel the ways all you want to. But a lot of the tables you were sitting at, motherfuckers was poisoning you. They was smiling with you. They was laughing with you. And sometimes the Most High have a way of having dealings with these people from a distance, or not. Their karma is not even dealing with them at all, or possibly just what they say, do something they're not even expecting you to be kind, or simply even acknowledge them. So sometimes it's just you make that decision. A lot of us are at that place now. Your value system is that you make that decision where you decide where people want, where you want them, but stand on your own fucking block though. See, because they ain't got you fucked up. They got themselves fucked up. People intimidated by shit like this. When you stand in your truth, when you are here, a masculine man, when you could, they'll come at you with everything. Once you're in love and truth, that vibration is going to reveal who people are. And it don't even surprise me. It don't even surprise me, baby. I'm like the eye in the middle of a fucking hurricane. I am the lava in the volcano. I am the phoenix rising from the ashes. So how you gonna destroy your phoenix? Y'all better know who y'all fucking with, man. Anybody. Y'all better know who y'all are. I don't know one man on this earth or whatever it is. I don't give a fuck what technology you got. You can't block that sun. You can't stop the trees from growing. You can't stop the water from flowing. And most importantly, you can't stop my growth, and nobody will. Not when the higher-ups ushering this divine order. The meek is currently inheriting the earth. And like I've been telling people, salvation may look different for people, but I know salvation gonna come through that right there in nature. Because that illusion of control, when people think what you're seeing now, those who giving off that illusion of control looking very weak right now. You're looking very nimble right now, my boy. Some of y'all looking very weak right now. You're looking very shaky right now. While y'all out here praising all these people who, oh, look at such and such. Oh, he does so much for the community. Whole time, y'all know what the fuck these people be doing behind closed doors. Like I said, I leave the judgment for the Most High, but at the same time, hey, I don't live this, so don't think you finna come over here checking me. Some of y'all just can't handle the frequency people be at. Y'all not ready for that. Cause y'all can't get shit past people who don't did it in the work and the empath and naturally at a high vibration and frequency. Cause some people, we naturally at that shit. So if y'all be trying to come over here, I don't even expect y'all to even comprehend or consciously become aware of where I'm at. It ain't no convincing. Those that know, they know. They aware. Y'all not ready for this. I've been ready since fetus, let alone since the cosmos. Y'all better, man, go ahead, man. Y'all go play somewhere else. Don't come over here playing. Yeah, we can. I play with kids in the sense of like, you know, let's go play basketball, kick the ball, and, you know, little joy. But some of y'all that know, y'all want to come over here and play with people, try to play on their emotions and play on old shit that's outdated. Take that distorted shit that's falling apart that you want to hold on to, put it in your pocket and go on about your way. That go for anybody. Because our people need, most importantly, we need healing. And y'all want to sit here and dress it up like y'all some fucking, you fake ass high priestess and shit. Fake ass holistic teachers. Yeah, we coming for you. And when I say we, that don't mean it's going to be people behind me. Some of y'all know what it is. Because everything being exposed, the veil being lifted. Y'all just can't hide who y'all are no more. Y'all out here looking like motherfucker, like shit attached to y'all because y'all operating so low. Shit all in what? Shit ain't got no power over here. Seeing whatever, guess what? They know who they bow to. They know what's happening. Think people supposed to be, man, I told you the world being divided with fear and love. You either gonna choose love, and through love, you're gonna have to face your fears. And some of y'all want, like I said, some shit stay on the ground and eventually get washed away. But some people see it differently. You thought you shitted on me. Now I use it as fertilizer. Even I don't stay in my own shit too long. Even I know I can grow from it. So the ones you just assume you shitted on someone, you shitted on someone, all right. Now it's going to be like, dang, I got to see them grow. Dang, I don't tried everything. And some of you going to keep trying till you leave this motherfucker. You're not stopping nothing. Like I said, you think a tree concerned about you, a lot of y'all, bro, y'all better realize a lot of these folks so concerned about your growth, about what your spiritual inheritance, your physical inheritance, something they cannot buy with money. Some people so afraid now because they don't try everything. Now they want, what they say, you can't beat them, then join them. Now they want to be alliances because they know what's happening. Y'all know what's happening. They don't try to do everything. How you gonna get rid of the original people? How you gonna get rid of the original? We're returning to the origins of what it was and better. There's great things coming down the pipeline. Y'all can't stop it. I'm like flowing water, baby. Flowing water. You can't stop water from finding its place. I'm a drop. But in that drop, I'm the ocean. Ain't that what Rumi said? You are not the drop in the ocean. You are the ocean in one drop. Whew. So that's the thing about the awareness that whatever you do, of course, is going to have some type of ripple effect on people. But that ocean somehow, some way finds its way what? To the ocean. So what's the bigger picture here? A lot of people don't want to see the bigger picture. Like I said, they comfortable in their shit. And so they cannot, some people not willing to see past their circumstances and their pain or whatever it is presented to them. Someone shared something with me and, you know, I give gratitude to her. Because not only have people show me myself, but they inspire me to be my higher self or to honor who what I'm becoming. I cannot judge them, but some people have shared through every lesson, through every person that I've come to this very moment. I've seen they show me more about seeing the greatness in myself. So I ain't mad at you, like Pop said, do your thing. Because I can only be me better than anyone else. I'm not looking for you to be like me or better than me. I'm not your fucking savior. See, that's the thing where y'all gotta learn. Y'all looking for someone to be y'all savior. An easy little target to project y'all shit onto. To say, oh, he did this, she did this. Okay, did you find a way to find a solution to grow? Because a lot of things I've learned through a lot of this, was I perfect at everything I did? Did I be in a toxic relationship, abusive? Yes. Was I sometime abused? Yes. Was I sometime to abuse it? Yeah. Yes. Until you actually change, until you actually acknowledge your fucked up shit. Did I fuck up? Absolutely. I can acknowledge that and change it. But at the same moment, y'all gotta realize that people don't stay where what did she tell me? She said, leave people where they at. And not only that, no one is the same way you left them. So to even come and think that someone is the same, man, go play them little fucking, what's that game called? Hitting the mole on his head, fucking mole in the hole. Go play that somewhere, because you ain't finna come over here and bop me on my head. Think I'm supposed to go back into my little hole. Nah, I'm a butterfly. You gonna see me. I'm an infinite expression. Divine expression. Y'all just afraid and intimidated because folks be trying to do everything to make people out, paint people to be, want the world to perceive them a certain way. Man, that's y'all issue. Y'all want the world to look at y'all and praise y'all. And what that elder tell me? A poor frog don't praise his own pond. What? I was like, man, that means you gotta honor and praise your own world that you live in. Instead of looking for somebody else to, I wouldn't ever tell a child not to be who they are. First of all, imagination is powerful. And a lot of what this boils down to is that we're all trying to reclaim the crown of glory of our childhood innocence. Now tell me I'm bullshitting. Because a lot of y'all careers and a lot of what y'all do, shout out to Sis Solar Ra, spoke on this shit. See, even when you at a certain age, you still get checked by spirit. Like, you think you know something? Nah, you don't know shit. You might know yourself, but are you secure within yourself? You see a lot of people out here, a part of what they're living out and a power of why they want to obtain power has everything to do with their childhood woundings, whether career, money, whatever status. And that's your fucking reality check for today. So if anything, I love it. I love being me. I don't know how to be nothing else. I'm not looking for y'all or anyone to accept that. See, once y'all get to that place where people really have accepted and still accepting and they're becoming, a wise man once told me, he said, you don't just love a woman for who she is right then and there. You got to love the evolution of a woman. And everything began with the matriarchal. So obviously I'm a reflection of that. So y'all perception of a man is limited, not mine, because if I reflect the divine feminine, I also honor that I am also ever changing and evolving. So don't ever come over here and think you can put a fucking limitation on me. Because it won't happen. You won't even be in this reality. You won't even be a part of this journey. So you can stay right there, like I said, sit in the corner and write down your own shit and really look at yourself. Because that's what a lot of y'all are. Y'all sit back, y'all just bullies. Y'all bully other people into, if you don't do this. That's why I don't like the narcissistic word. It's more like y'all bullies. Y'all try to use your money, use all this other shit that could keep people in what? In a hopeless place? That shit can only last for so long. Looking for clout, trying to perceive yourself as these powerful and all like that. Trying to take credit for what the fucking creator gave you. That's why you seeing all these false leaders, false teachers, and all this whole construct fall apart, because it was what? It was corruption in all of it. And look at you. If they were corrupted, why can't you acknowledge the corruption that's within you? I had the knowledge within me. Shit, if I was a part of a system that was corrupted, obviously I got to get that virus or dis-ease out of me. I got to let go of that shit. I got to, dang, maybe I was corrupted too. Now I no longer want to be corrupted. Maybe I want to walk a righteous path. So you think people ain't going to have a problem with you trying to shake shit up? A lot of us came here, Pluto and Scorpio, baby. Generation. We supposed to come here, shake shit up, and create change. I ain't here to conform. Why would I? To keep the fucking bullshit illusion rat race going? To keep the loop of insanity going? To keep the... Why would I want to keep... No, we dispelling all that shit. I am the dispel. See, that's the thing people don't realize. Like, y'all be trying to fit into it. Go on right here. It's going to lead you. Victimization is going to lead you one place, self-destruction. And it only lead, like, playing the victim only leads you where? Right to self-destruction. You seeing it happen in the world. A place that try to bully other countries and people that try to bully. Y'all people, y'all societies are bullies. Fucking bullies. And that bully always meets his match. That don't mean you got to get beat up. But at the same time, you see it right now. Of people that, like, who are y'all to try to tear people down? And it amazes me, y'all, it's so the mental illness, how someone comes along and want to empower you. But your power is off of devaluing people, preying on people's downfall, keeping people in a loop. That's not power. That's weakness. The Most High, the Creator, that shit, the source, what? We disgusted with you. Look at yourselves. You throw the fucking rocks and run in the house. You throw the rocks not knowing that the Most High sees all. And y'all be daring try to come back and return to people's life and try to tell them what they should correct? You don't have no power to correct me. Y'all don't have no authority to do that. Y'all don't even know what it is to be authority because you've been listening to other people so long that you don't even know what it is to listen to your inner guidance. You don't even know what it is to listen to your intuition. So don't come over here telling me like, oh, yeah, no. You better check yourself. What they say, check yourself or you wreck yourself? Because too many people right now, y'all too busy trying to drive in other people's lanes. Don't try to pump the gas and think you finna get in the driver's seat. I didn't ask you to pump the gas. If you're gonna get in the passenger seat, get in the passenger seat. Or get your own car. Pump your own gas. Drive your own way. Drive your own speed. Get in your own lane. I always give people this analogy. When you're driving a car, and the biggest windows are what? The back window and the front window. You have the rear view mirrors. And what does it say? I'm finna do a mural, I guess I'll show you. But the rear view mirrors say what? Things are closer than they appear. So you best believe people in your past are closer. They never left. They're closer than what it really appears. Whether it be monitoring spirits, people just sitting back watching. Some waiting, watching, plotting, waiting. for something to happen. For something to happen like, oh, I was going through this, I was going to celebrate you. Waiting to happen to celebrate your success. Waiting to come in and try to snatch or attempt, which is never going to fucking work. Attempt to snatch your harvest. Bullshit. Like I said, you're driving. That rearview mirror for that moment, it doesn't mean sometimes you gotta back up sometimes only to go forward. But ain't no way you going driving backwards the whole time. No, sometimes we have to. You can say it's backtrack, but really, I wanted to finish this in that other video. You're getting like the ancestors, like your spirit guides, the Most High is literally, it's like an archer. You're being pulled back, and it seems like people are pushing you back, only to be shot forward, where they can't even go. So as soon as they seem like they got you, that arrow, bing, wherever it's supposed to land. And I'm going to say to you all now, just like I say to myself, everywhere I go, I prosper. And everywhere you go, you plant seeds. So again, going back to the car analogy, the rearview mirror. You can see, even though it's like a little limited view, but notice that your clearest, the clearest most, the best view is what? Ahead. That's what most people are afraid of. I told you, go back to that shit. That's what most people are afraid of. They're driving backwards, crashing, going backwards into that shit, picking up everybody, folks that ain't got no gas money, folks are just getting in, riding off their gas. Then get out. Oh, man, drop me out here. Yeah, get out. And oh, yeah, all right, see you later. Never to probably see them again for God knows how long. So, and not to mention, you got people who have a car with no gas going nowhere fast. Or you have people that have a car going so fast that they're going nowhere. And wherever they get to, it's not even, they think it's a destination and it's a journey. So again, it's more so always focus on moving forward. No matter how much you may have to, look back, change the direction, but you still go forward. Don't let these people, don't let these people trick you out your position. Out you not knowing your worth now, you standing in your truth. Of course, this is going to bother them. But if they knew their value, they'll respect your value system. Because they respect their value system. Because they respect who they are. Their own entity. They respect who they are. They own everything first. So, I just want to share that with y'all. Again, you were giving the vision. You were giving the gifts. You were giving this to be who you are. No one else can be that for you. Take care of yourself. Peace. Shalom.